Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video I wanted to go ahead and look over Bitcoin, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people are concerned about the entire market in general, because it dipped into the 45 ranges, 45k. So I wanted to make a video of showing you guys the price predictions and where price is likely to go, so you are not worried about what's happening. I mean, if you're a trader, like if you're a day trader, then yes, I mean, it's cause for concern, but I'm pretty sure most of you guys are not day traders, so you don't have to worry about what's going on short term. So let's jump into trading view. And guys, this is the best way to create your future and predict it. I mean, the best way to predict your future is to create it. And just by being in crypto itself, you are creating that $1 million lifestyle or $1 billion lifestyle. Whether you ask for it on a subconscious level, you ask the universe for wealth or riches on a subconscious level, or consciously through affirmations or prayers. By being in crypto, this is the affirmation that you will become wealthy, a millionaire and a billionaire. So this can correspond and correlate to your prayers, what you've been asking for, and your affirmations, subliminal, subconscious programming, or consciously creating your reality. So by being in crypto, because crypto is the transfer of wealth that's taking place, so this is how you can actually put 2 and 2 together and connect the dots. Then you come to a conclusion that you can predict that you're going to be a multimillionaire or billionaire. So crypto is going to get you there in a very short amount of time. So I'm gonna show you guys what's going to happen we're going to look at the weekly chart and also the monthly chart. So we are looking at longer time frames, long-term plays. This is what I recommend. So you just buy and then just patiently wait until the next big price movement. So if we look at on the daily chart, okay, so I made a video earlier expecting price to retrace on a daily briefly, but apparently it's not even going to do a full retrace. If we zoom in, so I'm gonna show you where Bitcoin is going to be within the next few weeks, the next few months, and 6 months down the road. So this is how it's best to just hold. You don't have to day trade, so get all the emotions. So you get all the emotions out of it. So you look at things on long-term basis. So on a daily, I expected price to retrace a little bit, at least down to the for better purposes and examples, I usually look at SHIB to look at the market movement and predictions. Like I said, you can just look at any crypto and you can make that prediction. So I'm going to jump in to Bitcoin. Like the chart is the same, so it doesn't really matter. So on Bitcoin, I did expect price to dip below here around the 42s, high 42s in the 43s, and then retrace back up and hit 50k. That's coming within the next, it should happen this weekend, or like I said, there's a moon cycle that just begun. So by April 1st, this is where you're going to see huge movement in the market. So expect a pump by tonight or tomorrow. once Bitcoin, well, I expect it to retrace, but it seems like it might not be retracing, or it might just wait until the day is over to form a new daily candle. So you might just see quick sharp price movement downside, and within a few hours a new daily candle forms, and then it just take price back up to all-time high on a weekly, which would be around 48k. But based on how the market is behaving, I'm going to show you what is most likely to happen within the next few hours, next few days, in the weekly and monthly. Okay, so there's two scenarios that could happen here. Like I said, price can retrace back into the 42s, and in the next day or so, it jumps into next few days. It jumps into the 50k. Or what I see happening is, once around, I would say in a few hours or in the next hour, a new daily candle will form here, either around these areas. Then once it forms, it just take price and shoot it straight to the 50k Bitcoin. That can happen, will most likely happen within one day. So if we zoom out and look on the weekly time frame, we can see the reversal on the weekly time frame. Like I said before, we've had some supports. Let's look at here. We've had some support around these areas, these two bottoms. That's an indication that's a bullish pattern, which is also a W pattern here. This is what most likely to happen. So where I see Bitcoin on the weekly time frame, let's erase this and I will show you a better indication of what's happening here. Okay, let's choose a different color. Okay, so Bitcoin, back last year, Bitcoin hit around 60k, 63, 65k here. Then we've had a huge, let's change the color, guys, 1 second. Okay, then you've had a huge contraction. Then we've hit support around the 30s, the high 28Ks of Bitcoin. And then after that, around, I believe, yeah, I don't really quite remember, but it would be around, it doesn't give you a rough, precise indication, but around the July of last year, then we've had the next run up, and then a contraction, and then a next run up. So what this form is, let's do this. Let's zoom out. So what it formed a W pattern. This is what you usually get on a bullish chart. This indicates to me, this chart indicates to me we are in the altcoin season, the meme coin season, because crypto and Bitcoin is about to be moving on the weekly and the monthly chart. So this is what you are going to see here. Let's clean the chart up a little bit. Okay, we've had this huge run up here. This is where the first altcoin season just went berserk and just skyrocketed right here. Remember this chart here, guys. Remember this, this cycle. Then we've had a contraction. Like I said, you're always going to have expansion and contraction. Then after the contraction of, like I said, 30k Bitcoin, high 28k, and then, excuse me. Okay, you had the contraction, then you had the next run up, which forms the M right here. Either once this pattern is formed, then you either have two scenarios here. Price can break down to the downside, or price will move to the upside like so and form another pattern like so. So because of, I'm going to show you, let's erase this so we can get a better idea of what's happening in the chart. Okay, take a look here, guys. Take a look here. Oh, come on, brush. If you take a look here, this will indicate to you whether price is going to the upside or the downside. Based on these 3 weekly candles that are in a green, it's a continuation pattern to the upside, and then you're gonna have this movement here, which correlates to these green weekly candles. Then this pattern will form. Bitcoin will hit around, I would say about these areas. It will hit around 80 to 90k. Then let's change the color a little bit. Okay, then it will have a contraction around here. Then it will come back down to the, I would say the 65 range to high 50Ks, 58Ks. Then you will get the next rise up. And then this is what's going to happen on a weekly time frame. Now I'm going to zoom in and I'm going to show you what's going to happen on the monthly time frame. This is what a lot of people can't really see. I mean, you can, if you're a trader, you can actually see it, but even though most people, you have to correlate what's happening in the chart with everything else that's happening in the world, so you have more information and more knowledge to make a better conclusion. Let's get on the monthly chart. The monthly chart looks so bullish, guys. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Okay, let's do that on a different chart. Oh yeah, this is SHIB on the daily. This is what I expect for SHIB on the daily time frame. We've had the first run up here. Like I said, it's the same thing with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, SHIB's gonna get around take out a 0 and get into the 1, 2s, and 111s, then do a correction. So we'll go to Bitcoin. Yeah, this is very bullish. So let's go on a monthly time frame. Yeah, this chart looks messy. Give me a second to clean it up. I just have to zoom in a little bit and zoom out. Yeah, I predicted, I would say about a month or 2 ago, I predicted this movement here when we've only had the 3 candles, the 3 red candles over here. I predicted we were going to have a movement like so to the upside, and we are beginning to see everything is playing out. Let's erase these. Yeah, we could just refresh. Yeah, let's get a new chart here, guys. I don't want to delete what's going on here, so yeah, guys, if you haven't noticed, I'm in South America, so the internet is not that great here, especially in a newly developed area. so the Wi-Fi is not as great. I'm like pretty far away from the cities, big city. Yeah, I guess we could erase this. Yeah, we could still use this chart on the monthly. Yeah, this is Bitcoin on a monthly. Okay. Okay, if you guys can see the chart on the monthly candle, this is where you're going to see altcoins go insane, guys. Let's erase this. This is a very bullish chart on the monthly. Okay, guys, we've had the, let's turn this down a little bit. Guys, this thing is about to move on the monthly time frame. This is where you're going to see these huge daily candles that take out the zeros, guys. I'm not sure if you participated in the bull run, the previous bull run around here, around these areas, around this time. This was the first cycle. Then you're gonna have something similar to this. This movement is going to replicate itself right, let me zoom out, is going to replicate itself right here again, guys, like so. A better way to go ahead and draw it is like so, like so. This is where you're going to see 150k Bitcoin, guys. Look how beautiful this chart is. You are seeing this here, this cycle here. You are seeing this cycle here repeating itself here. So this is where you're going to see 150k Bitcoin before the year is over. This might not even be, I'm just being modest doing this chart, but I have the feeling that this is going to be moving based on many things I've looked at. Analysis, hyperinflation, the fiat currency globally is collapsing, and banks are moving into crypto. Entire countries are getting into crypto. So this is where you're going to see this chart move on the monthly, like so. You might just see a green wall formation on the monthly time frame, like so, like a steeper rise, like so. And let's do this. Let's do this green so you can see it better. Okay, this is what you are most likely to see, and that will get Bitcoin around 200k by next year around this time. So this is how insane Bitcoin and entire crypto market is about to move, guys. So this is why I say we are, Shinji, especially Shinji, is going to erase 4 to 5 zeros easily, and these other altcoins, these other low cap cryptos is going to be erasing a lot of zeros in a very short amount of time. Billionaires, millionaires going to be created within a few months from now, guys, and it's going to happen very quickly. So until the next video, guys, don't forget to join the Telegram, VisionaryDeFi. And also don't forget to like, subscribe, and let's get to the goal of 1,000 subscribers so I can begin live streaming and answer more questions promptly. Until the next video, guys, peace.